Hey folks, Joey Hernandez here, just heading off to the gym today on this beautiful, beautiful autumn day. This is one of the amazing houses in my neighborhood. I like to show you periodically some of the houses. This is actually on a corner of my street and another street. And actually, directly across the street is a house you will probably recognize from some of my other videos. But just gorgeous house. A little rumor in the neighborhood it might be haunted. Who knows? This house is just down the street from that last one I showed you. Always reminded me kind of a Swiss chalet kind of look to it. These colors are often what the true Victorians did back in the day. A lot of people have asked me why have I switched to a plant-based diet, and it's not only for the relief of high cholesterol and blood pressure. I want to get off of those medications, but many studies have shown that it can reverse a lot of other conditions. Now, I've mentioned in previous videos about the really bad arthritis in my joints of my hands, which seem to have come about since I took a statin drug, which I no longer take. And I can tell you, 10 days into this diet, I'm only 10 days into my whole foods plant-based diet, my hands are feeling 1,000% better. It almost feels like I had never had the joint problems. They're not fully resolved. I don't want to say that it's a magic cure, but for me, usually this time of year is when they start becoming somewhat stiff. I'm able to see some relief to that with this plant-based diet. Also, the neuropathy in my feet, I do expect at some point that's going to get better. Right now, not so much. They're still pretty bad, but I intend to be eating this diet for the remainder of my life. I don't miss meat. I don't miss processed foods. I don't miss desserts and sugar. So therefore, I just feel so much better. And even Paco, my husband, has noted that when I get up in the morning, I just seem to have more of a fast step about me. My mood is better, my energy level is better, and so far, I'm loving this change. Man, that was a workout. Hour in the sauna. Ooh, sweating my balls off. So let me make something really clear. I'm not trying in any way to make you eat a whole foods plant-based diet. That's not my goal. I just want to show you that that option exists, and the changes in my body and in my levels of cholesterol and triglycerides and even my blood pressure, how this diet affected that, and also my weight loss, of course. So I'm going to show you my abs again on December 15th, and I'll show you how things are going. Meanwhile, I do want to show you this video about some cooking I was doing. I want to show you a little bit about how I've been changing my diet to a whole foods plant-based diet. So here is a little bit of preparation I did on this awesome dinner I had the other night. Definitely one of the most healthy pizzas you will ever see. This is a whole wheat vegan crust. It's got obviously a lot of the mixed vegetables I bought earlier at Whole Foods. Some of the more interesting things on here, I used eggplant, I've got dates, I've got asparagus, sweet peppers, corn, just a big variety, very healthy. I'll show it to you when it comes out of the oven. Yum! Ideally, this would be made with a thicker crust to give the vegetables a little bit more time to cook. But still, I think it's gonna be awesome. Okay, seriously, how many times can I say awesome in one video? Okay, so for lunch today, we are gonna try these two things. First is whole rye bread, and you can see how thick and chunky this thing is. We're gonna have no sugars and 3 grams of protein in here, no cholesterol, 1 gram of fat. That's gonna be awesome.
Okay, so there's great, and there's wonderful, and there's epic. Lots of words, lots of words. Use a freaking thesaurus.
And we're going to do this field roast, hand-formed field burger made with barley, fresh carrots, and celery. And we are looking at 25 grams of protein, only 2 sugars. We got some fiber in there, no cholesterol, 16 grams of fat with only 5 being saturated, no trans fat, and we're working with 440 milligrams of sodium. So these together with just a whole mess of vegetables, of course, on top of them, is going to be my lunch. And gosh, certainly gonna make one poop. It's gonna go on my burger, which is hand formed and is made of barley, fresh carrots, and celery. So this is cooking without oil in a non-stick pan. And I'm toasting this bread just a little bit, give it a little bit more of a taste to it. And I've also got a mixed green salad, and to that I'm going to add this wonderful avocado dressing I made. And I'll give the recipe and show you how I do that in a future video. But it's done with no oil at all, and it has wonderful avocado in it. And here we have the finished burger, this lovely rye bread. I'm putting tomato and pickle onto the burger to give it a little bit more taste. I also have a couple olives that are stuffed with almonds. That's going to be awesome.
Maybe awesome.
Can't wait. This is going to be delicious. Let me tell you something. That burger was awesome.
Just ignore it.
It was so delicious. It was just amazing, and I'm going to be eating those for a long time. It's completely different than having a hamburger or a cheeseburger, completely different. But it feels so darn good to eat that. I'm going to be eating them over and over again. Right there is where the pot of gold is. Amazing.